So I just finished watching White Right. It's a documentary on Netflix, and I've seen some things similar to this before, where it's about getting inside and seeing what it's like in these white supremacist groups. But I haven't seen anything quite like this, where the person that's doing the interviewing is an object of the group's hate. So this Muslim woman decides she wants to get to know, why these groups are the way they are, why they believe the things they believe in, and how they got to be that way. And yeah, I thought it was really good. I think it was very telling because when it came down to it, it seemed as though these guys really didn't believe anything that they say. They were brainwashed by the ideology. But when it came down to it, one of the guys, he was an ex-neo-Nazi white supremacist. He said that at his worst, most hateful in his life, that he was an egomaniac with zero self-esteem. And he said that that's what all these guys are. They feel disenfranchised, outcast. They feel like they want somewhere to belong, and they find that in these groups, that tell them, hey, you're a victim. This system is wrong and blah, blah, blah. And, it's like they don't really believe it. They, none of the stuff that they say. And the most telling thing was that the woman who had gotten to know these guys after sitting down with them for, several months or whatever inside their organization and interviewing them long form, she would get to a point where she would ask them, like, well, what about me? Would you have me deported? Would you want to get rid of me from society? Would you say mean and hurtful things to me? And almost every single one of them said, well, no, not you. I consider you a friend. I wouldn't want to ever see you hurt. And it's just so crazy, like, if these people really had that much hate for other races, other ethnicities, well, how could they feel pleasantly towards this woman? It was just blatantly obvious that it's like they were talking about things that they knew nothing about, people that they knew nothing about. They had even said, several of them, that she was the first Muslim that they had ever talked to. Like, that tells you right there, like, they're literally spouting all this hate for something that they knew nothing about. They've never sat down, they've never even talked to another person. Like, that's how we fix this. You know what I mean? I think that's the main thing that this documentary, like, the way we fix it is just being human beings, sitting down and talking to one another on a one-on-one level, as humans. All the race and ethnicity stuff aside, you sit down and you talk to people and you realize you're just like me. You know what I mean? And so I think that's the main thing that this gets across, because all of these guys, almost every single one of them said, like, no, I wouldn't have you deported. Like she was a special case of some sort. And she was a Muslim woman who was an activist, like an anti-fascist, anti-nationalist, anti-racist activist. Like, that's what her whole life has been. And they liked her. They liked her very much. So, yeah, I mean, it just proves it. This documentary proves that if you sit down and talk to people, there's really no room for hate, man. None. Anyway, I really enjoyed it. I absolutely suggest checking it out. And it just dropped on Netflix recently, so it's in the trending. And I wanted to make a video about it because I'm sure a lot of people are watching, and I wanted to see what you guys had to say about it, what you thought about it. Yeah, if you like videos like this where I talk about documentaries, TV series, movies, comic books, nerd stuff, I talk about everything. Pop culture, just whatever I feel like talking about, that's what I do on this channel. I talk about it. So, if you're interested in that type of thing, please subscribe for more, and I will see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.